you're questioning it, go in.
Oh, definitely.
So,
All
I'm
right.
going to tell you, I had it easy. He had a huge head. Child did. The 6'3" child that's in charge of tonight. But he had a head. They thought he was going to be over 10 pounds. He ended up 7'8". So he was a normal child. He just had a big head.
Yeah.
Already had the brains thinking of stuff. All right. Sorry, DM.
All right, so we can go ahead and get started now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this, our blessed Daemon Machina. As always, I am your host and DM, like the Watcher. And with me tonight are my wonderful players and a wonderful sit-in.
Bye.
Yeah. So we've got Hemington, we've got our Aoife,
Hello.
we have our Visera and our Benedict, Josh and Leah, not in that order.
What's up?
And last but not least, we've got our Dastin, Evan.
Hello, hello.
All right. So yes. Before we get started, does anyone have any announcements?
I have successfully
Started
finished
my new
rewrites
job.
of Chapter 8.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
It's one of those when you're not on camera, it's hard to see what we're eating. Sorry, you go ahead, Evan.
I was just going to say I have successfully finished rewrites of Chapter 8 of my book.
hey, nice.
Very nice.
Yep, only 10 chapters left.
There you go. It's a good size book. I started my new job yesterday, so today was day 2, and my backside feels like it is bruised because we were sitting for so long today.
All right. Any other announcements or?
I spent the day programming in an iPhone 15 for my 77-year-old father.
That's right, you did.
He finally wanted a smartphone, so
Well, it took him so long.
yeah.
At least iPhones are user friendly, so he should have a pretty easy time navigating it.
I mean, you say that, but all right.
Like, my parents are not very tech savvy, but my mom had such a hard time. She had a Galaxy phone, and even my brother, who also had a Galaxy phone, had a hard time explaining things to her, and she moved over to an iPhone, and she could navigate most of the things on her iPhone now, so they're a lot easier.
Yeah, they're more stupid people. I use an iPhone. Don't get me wrong. You're currently on an iPad, so.
All right. So then, I guess we will go ahead and get started if there are no more announcements. So yeah, all right. Let's dig into the next episode of this, our blessed Daemon Machina, Mind Games. In the previous episode, our intrepid heroes found themselves face to face with evil copies of themselves, which they managed to thwart. That was pretty much the whole episode. But yeah, after trials and tribulations, they managed to thwart the other selves, and now they continue on in the bowels of Rampart Ironclave's lair. So, all right. So after you defeated the rest of the anti group, it's pretty much quiet there, because they were kind of the only ones in the room with you. So there's none of the workers there, basically. It's very dark, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of things going on in this room in particular.
So we're still just in that room with the big cylinder.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you were. That's right.
So, have we, guys? Did we investigate the body, see what they are, and
were the bodies completely destroyed?
No, we haven't investigated them yet, but I would not mind investigating the bodies to see what they're made of.
that's what I'm thinking.
I'm definitely gonna investigate mine.
I gotta pull up my sheet. Who has good investigation?
Let's see.
I have +5.
I have
That's
+6.
good.
I also have +5.
Well, we want we
Yeah.
want to know if they were, who they were, maybe. I mean,
Who
Or
are
do we-
who and or what they are?
Yeah.
like all of it.
Like, are they just constructs or?
I wouldn't mind doing the investigation, and if someone wants to help me out, give me advantage, that would work. I think.
I can give you Bardic Inspiration, I think.
Oh, that would work too. Bardic Inspiration plus assistance for.
I mean, we could each investigate our doppelgangers.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Okay, so everyone's investigating?
Guess so.
I mean, we can.
Does that include
Yeah.
Estrid?
I was thinking.
Yeah, I can roll for Astrid.
Okay.
So everybody rolling an investigation.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay,
Cool.
okay.
Hang it.
I was just like, just so everybody can feel included.
Hey,
That
Hey,
was my
wait,
thought.
hold on. Aoife, who are you investigating?
I don't know. I mean, that's the thing is, can I?
You don't have one.
No, but Aoife could investigate Estrid
Yeah, that's what
since
I could do.
Estrid's not here.
I mean,
since
that's
Carly's not here.
that's fine. I mean, you all are basically going to get the same answer anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, well, I mean, like, some will roll better than others, but whoever rolls the highest is basically going to,
Oh,
you know.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
I only 11.
Not bad.
Has everybody rolled?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Mom, you, what did you roll?
An 11.
Okay. Leah, what did you roll?
13.
13. Josh?
Let's see here. I got a 15.
Okay. Evan, what did you roll?
12.
12. Okay.
11, 12, 13, 15.
So, all of you pass, but some of you have better insight into what you're looking at than others. Essentially what you're seeing is these are, like, living people that have had, like, like magical and technological advancements to better copy you all, basically. The idea is that they are essentially like flesh-made automatons that have been slowly biologically and technologically and mystically forged into as perfect copies as possible to you all.
So, I mean, do they still look like them? Or
Yeah.
have they changed?
No, they still look like them.
They still look like
This is like messed up plastic surgery is what they've experienced.
So we can pull, like, the hair beside and see that the whole face has been stitched on.
Yeah, I mean, there's stitches, but it's not like... I mean, if you look at, like, Benedict's, it looks like Benedict, but it just has some... Like, it's a little paler, a little more death, dead, like, a little less alive looking, especially now. But you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a little paler, a little grayer, the hair's a little grayer. That kind of applies to everybody, including Vasira's
But
copy.
it's not surgery. That's what you're...
I mean, there is a surgical element to it, yes. I will say that.
Like they had a nose job
Yeah.
and cheekbone lifts and things like that.
Yeah.
Not like full face
Yeah.
plants.
Okay. Well, it looks like he's doing some kind of molding people to look like. They're not automaton. They're not golem.
I'm gonna get a sample.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Maybe I'll step away.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Because I feel like I need to make you make a check for that.
Aston is honestly just going to take his knife and cut off a few strands of hair from the automaton.
Alright, I won't make you do a check for that.
I was gonna say, are you gonna pull a Dronzia and fillet?
What you think I was gonna do?
I don't
Pull
know.
a Dronzia and fillet 'em.
Example. I don't know. You pull out a knife. I'm not thinking you're cutting their hair.
I don't wanna pull it out.
Alright. So, what do you do with the sample?
He's just gonna pack it away for later when they have a time to like rest, like a long rest.
Okay. Alright then, what do you guys do next? I did kind of misspeak when I said it was like dark. Hemington's right that it is like you guys did make it to kind of the cylinder room. So
is the cylinder hanging from the ceiling?
no, it's from the ground up.
Okay. Is there any doors into it?
Not from where you are. You guys are a good like 20-30 feet away from it. So
I mean, I want to get right up at the cylinder and investigate it more.
all right. I mean, you can do that if you want.
Is
Yeah,
anyone gonna come with me?
I'm coming with you. It is a
Alright.
very strange thing. Let's go look and see what it is. You'll go that way, and I'll go that way, and we'll meet on the other side. How's that?
You take the high road and I'll take the low road.
I was trying not to.
That's Scottish, not Irish, but you know.
I know. At least I'm not doing a Scottish accent, right?
Right. Yeah. All right, Vasira, Benedict, what are you guys doing?
I'm trying to think of what's best to do. I wish I had speak with the dead or something like that to like talk with one of these spirits, but I don't have that spell yet. Hoping next level up I will have access to it.
Take a look at what I don't have that, but let me see what. Oh, my 4th level's very.
Trying to think.
Not that those would help anyways. So there's there's the cylinder in the room that we were gonna go up to, but what else do we kind of see in this room? Like, do there seem to be any of the other cylinders like we saw in previous rooms or anything like that, or is it just this big spherical?
It's this big spherical object that, yeah, you've never seen anything like it before. It's got a lot of wires that are like going towards it with like light streams that are pulsating towards it, essentially.
I guess since Aoife and Dastin are going to check out that big sphere, Basira will just kind of keep watch to see if anything else comes to attack, so that she can give fair warning if anything does.
Okay.
So how what's the diameter of this?
It's pretty big.
Like, could people be inside it? I mean, is it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like hundreds of people could be inside it based on its size, but
Oh.
that's not a confirmation that people are actually inside it. I want to make that clear.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
That just gives an understanding that it's huge. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not just like 13 feet in diameter.
Right. No, it's like a small tower, basically.
I will have myself and Astrid just, I guess, go around the rest of the room and just see what else is going on in this room, what other contraptions and or gadgets might be in it, any other clues that might be in this room that might tip us off as to purposes or anything else that we can learn about the facility that we're in.
Okay. I guess make an investigation check with advantage since you're using Estrid, too.
Yeah. Tag her along.
We'll get to the rest of the group in a minute, so.
No worries.
All right.
Perfect. With advantage, that is 22.
Okay. So unlike most of the other rooms, there are no like of the like dummy versions of Rampart working around here.
Yeah.
This is mostly just kind of an area with what looks like engines and like motherboards, I guess you could say, but it's not, they don't really look like that. They have a more kind of like haphazardly medieval gothic kind of look to them. So.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Cool. All right.
They definitely look like they're all working together in one like system unit kind of thing. I will say that.
Cool. I'll just have Benedict, though he's not the most tech savvy individual in the world, just look at it and look at the tech and things like that and see if he can't figure out stuff, but we can move on to other people while he does that with Astrid.
All right, we will move on to the rest of the group then. Okay, so Dastin, Visira, you're not actually with them. You're watching out for them, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, she's just watching out to make sure nobody comes and sneaks in for an attack on him.
Okay, so then it would just be Aoife and Dastin. Got it. You guys are checking out the big cylinder, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You guys get over there pretty easily because there's nobody else in this room right now.
I'm honestly just wanting to investigate the cylinder, see if I can detect, like, its purpose, what it's made of, like, what seems to actually be taking an energy, like finding any little lights or symbols or anything that can identify what this thing is.
Okay, how do you want to do that?
I mean, I was just gonna do another investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, here we go. That is another 12.
That's not terrible. You definitely get the feeling that this is like techno sorcery. This is definitely not like naturally man-made. There's definitely some like arcana element to it. And it's giving off bad vibes. Just really bad vibes.
And he puts his hand on it, and then after like 10 seconds, he pulls it away, and he just kind of shivers a bit, like, I don't like this.
Well, you do more than shiver. When you put your hand on it, you once again get a vision of Madame Greyberry.
Yeah, Dastin gasps, and he like yanks his hand away, taking like 10 steps back.
You also like get visions of like shrouded people you've never seen before, like in your head, very briefly, like a just quickly out of there, but they leave an imprint on your mind.
Don't move that over.
He just kind of quickly turns away and then rejoins the others.
Well, Eva's still there. Eva, what are you doing?
Well, I'm probably on the other side, so I don't see what's going on since we're going different directions on it.
Okay.
But I'm touching it, trying to feel if there's a way to get in.
I guess that would be an investigation check, wouldn't it?
Imagine it would be.
Yeah.
Let's hope I do good. 20, dirty 20.
Okay. I feel kind of bad because you rolled a 20. But definitively there is no way to get into this thing because it's not made to hold, like, it's not made to be something people enter.
Not even to fix it.
No, that's what the people on the outside are doing.
But it doesn't affect me at all.
No, it doesn't affect you.
I
I mean, you do get some bad vibes on it too, but you don't see the visions like Dastin saw.
Well, Dastin, I don't see any way in. Touched it, and it feels quite strange. Almost like it's got some kind of bad magic.
Oh, there is plenty bad with this thing.
Are you alright?
I need a moment.
All right.
Hey, mister! Calling over to Josh. I'm not good at names.
Benedict Fitzgerald. That's what you're.
No, I know. I'm saying my character's.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's what I thought. Hey, mister! I think something's wrong with that.
If I said, "Hey, mister, I think something's wrong with Dastin."
Benedict rushes over to Dastin to check on him, and I'm sure Astrid would be running by his side. So she sees him like a little brother, and Benedict gets to Dastin and just goes, "Dastin, what's going on? What's happening?"
Can't really explain it, but it's like the machines from before, and what I saw when I touched that thing, it looks like I could see her again, Madame Greyberry. And
This bitch
whole
just
bunch of
won't
other
go
people.
away. All right. What do you think that these other people might be a part of that cult that she wanted you to be a part of?
I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue. They were very faded. I couldn't see anything defining about them. But it was bad.
Well, it must be attached to him because I touched the same thing and nothing happened to me.
Well, that cult did want him to be some sort of brain thing, so it doesn't surprise me.
Did not like it.
Neither do I, but we'll put an end to this. I promise you that. Is there any sort of exit to this room, or is it was just that one entrance?
I mean, there's plenty of exits. It's basically a circular room, and there's plenty of doors in different on different angles. I don't know how to describe it.
How many doors would you say?
Altogether, probably about 10.
10. All right. I'm rolling a d10.
Yeah.
All right.
Benedict looks around the room, sees door number 6 and just goes, "Well, there's many different doors. That sixth one over there is about as good as any other. Let's try
Right.
out that door, shall we?"
I'm gonna be honest, it wouldn't have been any different had you rolled any other number. So, you know.
Oh, I know, but I wanted to have fun.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
I wanted to roll the clicky clacky map dice.
Roll the clicky clacky.
So you go through door 6. No, actually, does anyone else want to do anything before you leave?
Nothing I can
I'm
think
good.
of.
All right. Well, if you guys are good to head to the 6th door, you head through there and you begin to see that there are once again these minions, these Ironglaive minions, basically working around the clock, just still working on the machine. What's a little different about this area, though, is that there are certain designated parts to this room that have that seem to have like little chairs that have almost an egg-like dome around them.
Did
Interesting.
we just walk into a salon? Sorry.
That was good. That's good.
That's fair. That's fair.
Now, one of you can touch these things.
Justin's like, I'm not touching anything else.
I need like one long rest, maybe some appy juice.
You're not going to get a lot of opportunities to long rest in here. I'm going to tell you that.
Justin needs happy go-go juice.
What's a long rest?
Benedict. Justin needs happy go-go juice.
I got plenty of happy go-go juice.
Wait, what's happy go-go juice?
Yeah. What?
Benedict pulls out his flask, pops up the top, and hands it over to Dustin. Just one swig of liquid courage, there, my dude.
All right.
Oh, got waste. All right.
Dustin is honestly still kind of freaking out, so he'll take anything right now. He takes a sip.
There you go. You just feel nice and warm inside. The flavors of blackberry and honey seem to touch your lips and graze along your tongue as this whiskey goes down your throat. You get a little bit of a burn, but it's not too much of one. It actually like happily warms you up on the inside.
What? Whoa. Wow. This is good stuff.
It is good stuff. Would you like some, Aoife?
Oh, I would. Scared I'm gonna
Yeah.
have food, so better.
There we go. Benedict passes
What's it
along to
so
anyone
from?
else in the party.
So the chairs, you said the chairs are dome-like?
Yes, essentially. It's not really that complicated. It's mostly just a chair. What you're seeing is basically a chair that's like in a like more oval, like what's the word I'm looking for? Pod, I guess, is the word I'm looking for.
Pod people, pod people.
Do we see anybody sitting in it?
Not at the moment. No.
So this is a new chair we've not seen before.
Mm-hmm.
See, part of me would want to sit down in it. But, take a four-legged.
Are there any wires or tubes that we've seen from previous contraptions that go anywhere?
Yeah, there's definitely a wire that goes out from the pods. So.
Okay. Benedict is going to send the Morrigan, his Raven, to fly ahead and kind of follow it to see where if it might lead to a room where it's that actually powers this pod?
It goes through a wall, so I don't know how far.
Oh, it just goes into the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Is there any way we could follow it, like go through a door near it? Or is this the kind of like a telephone wire that goes into the wall and in a wall? It doesn't go.
Yeah, that's more what I was thinking. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Put on our thinking. Can we talk to one of the creatures? One of the workers?
You can certainly try.
I walk up to one of them and I go, "No, sir, I've seen other rooms, but they didn't have this kind of chair. What's this chair for?"
It's in case we need to enter the system.
In case you need to enter the system. Huh. So, do you disappear when you sit down?
No, consciousness enters.
Can you come out of it?
We can.
Oh, I don't like that.
Actually, scratch that. He says I can.
I don't like that answer either.
That's not that much better.
Darn.
Well, remember, you are technically talking to Rampart right now.
Oh, so it's not the character. It's Rampart talking through it.
Yeah.
Why do you need it if you're already in something? You're talking to me, but that's not you. You talked to me in another one, but that was not you. How come you need to sit in this?
Because I'm not a part of that system.
You mean this chair goes to something else and not to you?
That is a rather pedestrian way of putting it, but yes.
Well, I guess. Is their little friend that?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Is their little friend? They were telling me they have a little friend. Is their little friend connected to this chair?
Are you asking if she is in the system?
Yes, like if I sat in that chair, could I talk to her?
She is technically in the system.
But I couldn't get out of the chair if I sat.
Truthfully, I do not know. Humans have never used it.
Well, I'm not human. I'm Fae.
If you wish to try, you are more than free to.
Oh, I'm scared, guys. Because I'm thinking I'm going to sit in a chair.
So, one of my thoughts, and like this is speaking as Leah, not Viscera isn't saying this, but Viscera does have awakened mind, which means she can telepathically speak to any creature that she can see within 30 feet. That if it understands at least one language, what if we could put one of these robot automaton guys into the chair? If then any other consciousness that are connected, she would be able to communicate with if they're connected to the chair.
It's clever thinking.
Tomorrow and Lacey, you're moving back to
Lexi just started talking and telling us the weather.
For tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
I'm just talking to you.
God?
I mean,
Thanks for the weather update, God.
it would be worth it, probably. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and then we can try Aoife sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
All right, so so Visera looks at the rest of the group and goes, I wonder if we could sit one of these robots in the chair, or one of these automatons in the chair, if they are connected into a system that houses other consciousness and possibly even our little friend. I wonder if I would be able to communicate with any other beings that are connected to that system.
Worth a shot.
I like that idea better than me sitting in the chair.
What are you gonna
I'd
try
rather
now?
ask one of these automatons than one of us.
Yes, better not to risk it with us.
Well, they did say human. They didn't say it wouldn't, that a fae couldn't out. And didn't
No,
you
but he appears to call any being that is not an automaton human.
Oh,
Racist.
he's smart, but he's not smart.
Yes.
Well, how do we get one of them to sit in it?
Somebody
Well.
have command or suggest.
Ooh, hold on. I got spells like that. That's
Benedict,
I think
that's
that-
Benedict's
too.
specialty.
yeah, that's Benedict's specialty.
I have speak
I
with
actually
Aunt.
have command as well.
Nice.
Da, da,
I was gonna say double check and read this spell.
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
Because I'm like, if it says living creature, if it just says creature, I'm like, it could work. If it says living creature, I'm not sure if automatons would technically be considered living creatures.
Yeah. So here. Suggestion just says creature. Let me look at the others.
Excuse me.
Out there. I said out there. Da, 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 da. Yeah, suggestion just says creature. Doesn't specify whether that to be living or not. See my bard spells.
Well, if he can call us all human, they can be creatures.
They can be all creatures. That's fair. That is very fair. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely use suggestion on one of them to try to get them into into the chair.
So should I, okay. So to make sure he doesn't take control of it, should one of us be talking to him to keep him from getting in that?
I mean, why not? I think that better safe than sorry. Cover our bases.
I like that idea.
Okay, well, he's Mr. Ironglaive, right? That's his name.
I mean, yeah, I think something like that.
So,
I'm
Mr.
gonna go.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go talk to that guy.
ask him nonsense questions. Well, you guys do it. So, DM, just
Perfect.
imagine I'm talking to him, asking him questions that he's just like, taking pity on me, maybe, and answering.
Okay.
Asking what his interest in the Daemon Machina is. And...
Right, and why the poor boy with the book has so much trouble. See, I already forgot it. No. why he's having trouble and thinking he's seeing things and stuff like that. And while I'm doing that, you guys are doing your. So just pretend I'm babbling away.
Okay, well, do you actually want to ask these questions, or what do you want to do?
I mean, the problem is I'm supposed to be a distraction while they're. So do I roll for it?
You can roll a persuasion check.
Okay. What do I got for persuasion? Oh, I got a +5 in persuasion. Hot diggity dog, come on. Oh, dear God in heaven. 12.
12's not terrible, but he's not really paying attention to you.
He's just answering nonchalant. I mean, not. But like, am I keeping enough attention enough away from the other guy?
Not particularly, if I'm being honest.
Crap. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Well, try your guy. Try moving one of the.
Yeah, Bandit goes up to one of the automatons and he casts the spell suggestion and kind of like waving his hand, very Obi-Wan Kenobi. These aren't the droids you're looking for type of way, and goes, "You want to sit in the chair and log into the system while we peer through your mind headset." Microchips.
The automaton is clicking away at its keyboard, and it says, "What are you doing, Mr. Fitzgerald?"
Shit.
I am using magic. What are you doing, Mr. Asshole, that can't tell a Fae from a human?
I'm keeping the system running through one of my automatons.
And what does the system do?
It's keeping and powering up what I need to be able to activate what I'm creating.
And you are creating?
Why are you inquiring about this?
Because I'm a curious guy, and you're being very cryptic. So, and I like having answers. I like to know what I'm working with here. And you, so far, are providing all the answers, and I would like some answers. You tried to kill us. We defeated the enemies. I think we deserve some answers.
Is that how you believe this works?
Well, I think it's what's fair and logical, and you're all about logic.
The logical thing for me to do is to not tell you anything.
Well, obviously you tried to kill us in that field, and that was logical to you, and I guess that didn't work out in your favor. Might as well try things our way.
You're not going to go away, are you?
Nope.
Very well. I suppose I will lift the curtain. I'm synthesizing a dark mind.
Dark mind. Would I know what a dark mind is, DM?
I would think so, because I'm pretty sure Dastin told you about it.
I think maybe. It's been
the
a
thing
hot
that
minute.
the cult wanted me to be.
Oh, I thought that was called a hive mind. That's my bad. Dark mind. So Bennett hears that and just goes, "They found a replacement for Dastin?"
A replacement. Is that what you think I am?
Well, what I'm thinking is that Lady Greyberry wanted Dastin to be that dark mind thing,
And she was
he said
foolish to
no,
believe so.
Oh, so you think you have the true article here?
Frankly, it doesn't matter to me whether I am the true article or not.
Why do you want to be part of this body that they want him for?
I don't wish to be a part of the body. The dark mind is the means to be able to understand all things. I am a
Oh, so
machine.
you just want that out.
I am a machine that archives information. The dark mind is the means to ultimate information.
Ah, so you're willing to be in a cult just so you can get info.
I am not a part of the Immaculate Corpse, if that is what you are asking. I have never been a part of the Immaculate Corpse. I have existed long before the Immaculate Corpse.
You're entering it by being this dark mind thing.
If that is what you choose to believe, I will not stop you. But your information is incorrect.
Kind of sounds like you are. Because you're willing to be a part of it by becoming the thing that they want.
Like, is Benedict trying to distract him so we can try to put another thing in the chair?
Yeah, go ahead. Do it, damn it!
If you are attempting to distract me, you are wasting your time. First of all,
it seems to be kind of working. I'm kind of pissing you off and distracting you. That's fine. Don't worry about it, fam.
We don't have
That
that
was
flame
Josh
cold to
there.
get upstairs.
Josh, not.
That was Josh being funny there for a second. Benedict goes, I'm not distracted. I am merely inquiring because now you've piqued my interest and you have my full attention by answering my questions. So, tell me, how is becoming the Dark Mind for said cult not being a part of the cult?
you seem to understand so little of what's going on here.
Then enlighten me.
Very well. You do understand that the pieces of this body existed long before the cult, as you refer to it, correct?
I mean, as a group of people that believe in something so much that they're willing to sacrifice their lives to achieve their ultimate goal of enlightenment or whatever you want to call it, that sounds pretty much like a cult to me.
No, I think what he's saying is that the mind, the heart, the eye, nose, they all existed before the humans became part of. Is that
Yes, but yes, that I get.
And you've been around longer. Oh. So, are you at odds with these? I don't know what I'm saying. Are you at odds with the body?
Are you asking if I am antagonistic towards the Immaculate Corpse?
Yes.
I suppose you could say that.
So are you trying to kill it by getting the mind?
You seem to believe that they all have the pieces already. Didn't you find it curious that they were trying to get Dastin to be a part of their cult?
Well,
Not necessarily. He's kind of smart.
No, I didn't know that. I was just thinking maybe he was a replace.
There has never been a wielder of the Dark Mind.
Oh.
Well, how smart are you? They want you to be.
Who are you saying that to?
Dastin.
Oh, okay, alright.
Just kind of look at him like,
Look at that, buddy. You would have been the first.
you're
Of course,
so
back then you also had a demon in you back then too that they really liked. So
If I were to hazard a
You're
guess, I would say that him sharing a body with the demon Dis made him a susceptible, candidate for for being the wielder of the Dark Mind.
Well, now, sir, I'm going to take a little bit of an exception to that. Because from what I understand, if they wanted the demon, they could have had the demon, because the demon's not with.
Anymore.
Gilbertson.
No.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Oh. He family named him.
Crap.
Correct me if I am wrong, and it is possible I am wrong. But Diz had no interest in knowledge or gaining information or the scholarliness that you had. Am I correct?
I mean, as far as I know, no. He only seemed interested in, his own goals. But as far as I know, they had nothing to do with the Immaculate Corpse or anything. They seemed to be just his own.
You, on the other hand, have much love and affection for learning. Am I correct?
Understatement of the century.
Daston just kind of like points an elbow at Benedict, like, yeah, what he said.
Your connection to dark magic and your love of the scholarly ways made you a perfect candidate in their eyes to take on the Immaculate Corpse.
I mean, I'm sure that was the case before, but I don't have Dis anymore. Now I'm just me.
And you don't have Lady Greybear. You don't have Madame Greybear anymore either, do you?
No.
There you go. I imagine, had you removed Diz before you entered where she reigned, she would have not given another thought to you.
No.
But then why is he still having the thought?
His personal connection to Madame Greyberry, I imagine, is what is connecting him to my dark mind.
Personal connection.
You spent the most time with her, did you not?
Yeah, but not that long. She showed me around. She and I talked for a bit.
She radiated a dark
Just
energy
talked a bit.
that was given to her from the dark eyes. You had enough exposure. Trust me.
Huh.
You are part of this whether you like it or not, Daston Gilbertson.
And you just
I
hear
found
Daston let out a very soft, like, F-bomb.
That's it.
Daston said a bad
Canonically,
word.
Daston almost never curses. Oh, sugar snaps.
That's like my sugar pops.
You just see you just see Esther just lean over to Benedict and go, Daston said a bad language word.
I didn't know he knew any of those.
Do you know how many baby angels you just killed?
Oh my
That's from Venture Brothers, Mom. That's from Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. I got that.
I appreciate that, Josh. I appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't watched that in forever, but I'm like,
Yeah.
that just gave me a flashback to
Yeah.
teenagehood. I'm like,
Hang Venture, you're becoming a extra bad person.
you know how many angels you killed?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Oh.
So you don't want to hurt our destiny, do you?
I haven't given it much thought. Frankly, I would rather you all just leave.
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
But if you do get in my way, I will be forced to eradicate you.
Okay, now answer again. I'm going to ask you one more time. Why do you need their little friend? Can you just let her go? And will it be out of your hair? Just give her to us. We'll walk out. Everything will be good. Right, mister? And this time she's giving you, Benedict, an evil eye like. Say one thing, and then I'm going to book you.
We just want peony. That is all. That is
Okay.
it.
Okay.
just want
You did just want peony from the beginning.
from the beginning, but then you tried to kill us, and
You let us have peony.
we
We
would've-
left.
a long time ago.
I offered you
time.
peony, you wouldn't take her.
What?
You did not offer us
No.
peony. You said you needed her.
Yeah, you said you needed her. You didn't offer her.
You made a
We would
deal.
have left.
I made you a deal before you entered, before the room.
Yeah, you wanted to save everybody, remember?
Well, yeah, well, you know.
Are you willing to take her now and leave? Or are you still gonna try and save everyone?
Yeah, you know what? Let me roll.
He's like, oh.
I'm rolling evens and odds here. Actually, you know what? I got a little monk coin thing. Fist up. We'll just take peony. Fist backside. You get bending.
It's back.
Save everyone.
Please, 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 please. If we take her, you.
Benedict looks at him and just goes, "Is it absolutely necessary that you need all of these Fae here to complete what is that you want to do? Do you need all of these bodies?"
I'm rather close to finishing, so honestly, no.
No.
Well, then just let us
All-
have
Will
peony
they
and we can
die?
just get right out of here.
No, that's a good question there.
Will they die if they are left here? Or are they already dead?
The ones that die are no longer useful to me.
What happens to them like that?
Cast away.
You just throw them out. Oh my god.
Viscera looks at Ava and goes, look, I understand your want to get out of here. And I would love to get peony. But is it really right that these beings are dying, being sacrificed for this mindless tin cans pursuit of knowledge? Would you rather take their
is that
place?
we get in, go out, get some information from, come back. But I'm assuming we're not going to get it. Ah,
Probably by the time we leave and come back, he's probably completed what he wanted to complete, and that might not be good long term.
Especially since we don't
Alright.
know what he's going to do with this knowledge that he seeks.
well,
Very
then
true.
one of us is going to have to sit and not. And since I'm new to the I'll sit.
Alright.
Alright.
Actually, hold on. Aoife, with your
Mhm.
Fey ancestry, do you have advantage against being charmed?
No. I think we looked that up before.
Okay. Viscera is going to look at Aoife and go, I appreciate your willingness to take this on. However, I do have one advantage that others seem to lack. Not that I can't be charmed, but that it's more difficult for me to be charmed.
Yeah, the only thing I have is advantage on saving throws spells. That's all I.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if this thing would charm anybody that's in it.
Charm, mind control, whatever.
Charm, mind control, whatever. So yeah, Viscera's going to put a hand on Ava's shoulder and just be like, I appreciate your willingness to do this, but please allow me to try first.
So you're Fae? Or are you human?
Yeah, she is Fae, and part of her Fae ancestry is advantage against being charmed, and I
Okay.
think that's specifically for being a drow.
Okay, good. Because, keep forgetting you're a drow, not a
Yeah.
human. Because he said human. And I know
Yeah,
you
he
think
keeps
general,
saying human, but yeah.
but
I
I'm
think
thinking
his is
better.
all. Yeah. He just seems to say human to encompass all non-automaton robotic beings.
All right. If you're sure, because I'm glad you're part of this group. I just walked in. I don't mind, but if you're sure.
We have fought in battle together. You are now a part of this group.
Oh,
Oh, and then-
yes, sweet talker,
Sorry.
you got the lips, don't you? All right.
Well,
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
Astrid just looks at Eva and just goes, "You're not wrong."
All right, so sit in the chair. What am I doing? I'm running it. I'm not the DM. Sorry, DM.
I mean, you can sit in the chair if you want.
Yeah, so Visira's gonna sit in the chair and try to connect. Plus, this also might help that she actually has the awakened mind,
Yeah, sure.
be able to telepathically communicate. So,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Benedict is quite before you do, he is, because he had that eerie token that he had given his unseen servant, so he could like see what they see and had a telepathic connection. He'll hand it to you, so like so Benedict could kind of see what you're seeing in your mind and telepathically talk as well.
all right. So yeah. Visira sits down in the chair, and do you need a roll? Need me to roll?
No. Essentially what happens is like an ethereal light starts to glow around you. Basira's eyes light up, and you see her jaw drop, essentially, and you almost see her begin to convulse a little.
Oh no.
But then in an instant, it stops. Her eyes are still lit up, but and she's still like limp, but she's breathing, so you know she's not dead. Elves breathe, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. They don't sleep, so.
They don't need to sleep. Yep.
All right. But you can tell that she is alive currently.
Okay.
So we will switch to Visira's perspective for a moment. Visira, you are basically in a rather ethereal-looking area. It's essentially, it looks like a garden. You can see like, it basically, it's a pretty serene-looking place. Not a whole lot going on. And you see just people in white outfits just walking around.
Do I see anybody in particular that I recognize?
Make a perception check.
That's not great. It's not bad. 17. Oh, duh, I rolled a 12. Yeah, 17.
You
Maybe
don't.
not bad. That's actually very solid.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't see anybody you actually recognize, but you do get a good view of everybody in your vicinity. It is clearly full of all kinds of different creatures: fae, orc, hobgoblin, human, elf, so on and so forth, halfling, gnome, all the races, basically. So,
Okay. The Seer's just gonna yell out, "Peony!"
one of the people in the area, it's a hobgoblin. They look over at you. They walk over and they say, "You're not part of the system, are you?"
No, I am outside the system.
You entered it yourself.
Yes, apparently that can be done.
For your sake, I hope it goes well for you. Ironglaive just let you come into here.
Yeah. Reluctantly, but yes.
Well, I'm sorry to be so inquisitive, but why are you here?
I'm looking for my friend.
Your friend.
And would also prefer if I would be able to, well, honestly, if any of you might know a way, my friends and I would like to see if we can release you from this place and return you to where you once, into your bodies where you once resided.
That's very kind of you. It's going to be quite difficult. And unfortunately, you're not going to find the answers in here. To find your friend, we might be able to help with that, though. Who are you looking for?
She is a fairy. And, well, to say the least, you would definitely recognize her. She's difficult to miss.
Quite likely.
One of those personalities.
She was rather interested in technology, wasn't she?
A bit too much, if you ask me.
I'm terribly sorry to tell you this. She is no longer alive.
Rude.
Oof.
And I think we are going to leave it there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I do an insight check on that?
Hold that thought, I guess, for next time. So.
Yeah, I can hold that thought.
Aw, man.
But yeah, I think we will leave it there. So. Alright. Well, I'd like to thank all my wonderful players. And Blueface for sitting in. So.
Always happy to sit in.
Yeah.
But alright. So yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you to my players, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.